Yo, what's up everybody, it's JD here, and I just read Bleach. It was pretty interesting. Nothing too dramatic happened, but it's basically continuation between the fight with Gremmy and Kenpachi. It starts off with some other dude who I thought was Aizen for 2 seconds, and I was like, yo, my boy is back! But it wasn't him, it's some like pretty boy fighter dude, and him and some other guy who are Quincy's are talking about Gremmy and how strong he is, and basically how his power of imagination is kind of like unbeatable. And they sit back and they say, well, we're kind of in the way right now. We should probably get out of the way because even at this distance, we're in harm's way. And they both clear out. And Kenpachi, it cuts to Kenpachi, and then they're still fighting. What happens? Kenpachi looks at, what's her name? The little pink-haired girl, and tells her, hey, I can still feel the Ryatsu of, I think, the guys who were dead on the bed, or maybe the girl who is Unohana's vice captain. And he said, you know, go down there, see if you can dig them up, and also fix your broken arm. And then she bounces out. And as soon as she bounces out, the dude Gremmy is all like, oh, it's very perceptive of you. And he's like, what do you mean? he's like, well, you saw that, you know, obviously couldn't keep track of one thought at a time when fighting, so now you used that to your advantage, and I guess that little girl's free from my spell. And he's like, yeah, no shit, duh. That's like, you're so, he was like playing, and Kenpachi's like, dude, you're a simple bad guy. And then he said, so what other tricks you got up your sleeve? And the kid's like, what? And he's like, what else can you do? Because if this is all you can do, then I'm gonna whoop your ass. And it's like, so he said you gave yourself the title of strongest Quincy, so it's time that I knock you down the food chain a little bit because you think you're so strong. And he said, so if you're the strongest Quincy, you know, stop dicking around, let's fight. And then Gremmy's like, what? He's like, I never thought of it when it comes to being the strongest Quincy. I guess that's interesting to me, the fact that he's like, I've always been the strongest, so I never considered fighting anyone below me, or ever considering anybody ever beating me. So then Gremmy gets like his high because he's like, finally I found somebody who wants to fight against me and doesn't care if I am stronger than them. And he has like a crazy face, and then he's like, why do I want to annihilate this asshole? And then like it's tight because there's like a picture of like 1,000,000 machine guns that come up, and they're like, choo, 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 choo. It just looked tight. After that, Kenpachi cuts through it. And this is a short review, sorry, because this chapter was pretty short. He cuts through it, and then he looks at Gremmy's face, and Gremmy looks all crazy. Oh, no, and Kenpachi said, your hands, you finally used them, because Gremmy did this. He, like, blocked the smoke and debris that came from these guns that he shot that Kenpachi sliced easily. And he's like, you finally used your hands, kid. Yeah, time to kick your ass. I don't know. But then, final page, the kid Gremmy looks crazy, and he's smiling, and I think he's about to bite his thumb like Naruto and do some like Kuchiyose no Jutsu. And Kenpachi is like, oh, look, finally, you've made him really happy. Oh, I was just looking at it on my computer, but basically, that's the whole chapter, guys. It was just a fight. It was a fight that didn't really escalate any further than like a few nicks and scars. But at the end, I don't know, what is Kenpachi holding? His sword? He's holding his sword in front of his face. I thought he was about to peel off his power eye patch thing. But that was really it. It was pretty tight. Gremmy's getting better. I think he's going to lose. I think Kenpachi's not even fazed by this kid. And it's going to be over pretty quickly. So, I don't know. If you guys still... I feel like nobody reads Bleach anymore. But for those of you who do, what do you think about this chapter? I give it a action-wise, and get like an 8. It's like an 8 out of 10. It didn't really explain. I mean, I think Kenpachi's gonna rock this kid, but 8 out of 10. And where's Ichigo? And that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will reply to them. And I'll see you on the next video. Be sure to like, share, favorite, subscribe if you already haven't. And I'm out of here. All right, peace.